Republic Day, the day when our constitution came into force and India became a democratic republic. This day reminds us the values of justice, liberty, equality and fraternity, which form the foundation of our great nation. As we celebrate this historic day, it is important not only to remember our achievements but also to reflect on the social evils that still exist in our society. One such serious social evil is the dowry system. Dowry system is a practice that has caused immense suffering to countless women and families across our country. What should be a second code of love and respect in marriage often turns into a financial transaction. Instead of valuing a woman for her education, character and ability, she is judged by the amount of dowry she brings. This mindset is deeply unjust and completely against the spirit of our constitution. Dowry is not just an economic issue, it is a violation of human dignity and gender equality. Many women face harassment, domestic violence and even death due to dowry demands. Such crimes are a shame on our society. Our nation cannot move forward when half of its population lives in fear and discrimination. Education plays a vital role in ending the dowry system. When girls are educated and empowered, they become confident, self-reliant. At the same time, boys must be taught to respect women as equal partners, not as sources of wealth. True progress comes when marriages are based on mutual understanding, respect and love, not money or material goods. As young citizens of India, we have a powerful responsibility. We must raise our voice against dowry, refuse to participate in it. Saying no to dowry is not just a personal decision, it is a birthright duty. A society free from dowry is a society that truly respects women. On this Republic Day, let us take a pledge to uphold the values of our constitution. With both words and actions, let us stand for women dignity, gender equality and social justice. By rejecting dowry, we take one step to closer a building stronger, fairer and more progressive India. In conclusion, I would like to say that the true strength of our nation lies not in